So we need string somewhat. I mean, the emphasis will not be on this data structure, but for formatting and reading input output, you need to know about strings. But for real application like Python for web browser programming, very important. Okay, they just work with characters. Now characters are many. I mean, all of you know these characters, and it could be multilingual. No? So like this is for Hindi character 1. Now we have character 1. Now this character 1 is different than integer 1. Okay, or this character 2. It is represented very differently than integer 2. In fact, it is represented as 50 decimal. Okay, so it's a character representation. I said ASCII, so this is in ASCII format. It is represented as 50. Okay, so you convert 50 to binary, and that's how it is represented with a single byte. Now you can get, so you can convert. Well, you can get a what does 50 represent in characters, and so that function is CHR. So character 50 that gives you this character 2. So there are more functions, but I mean we don't need this in our course. This aspect. Is represented in Unicode. So if you say character it may not work. So you need to go to Unicode representation. I think I have one operator for that, but next slide. Set of characters is string. So we work with not one character, but I mean in a book we have lots of characters. Word is set of characters. Sentence is a set of characters. So this X is a string. Okay, and so please remember that you put within double quotes or single quote. They are equivalent. So you can use single quote or double quote. But you don't have double quote one side and single quote other side. So you should have either double quote both sides or single quote both sides. So if I just type X, so I get back, right? Well, so X is a variable which is assigned this data. Okay, so that is this is string. Now I can add. It's called concatenation. So plus is allowed. But plus is not like integer addition or real addition. It's a adding two strings. So I can add this string X, which is here, plus high string. So when I just say X plus high string, I say this string, and it's just added. So this is it's called concatenation. I can multiply a string with integer, and it will repeat that. Okay. So S character is multiplied by 5, that gives us S for 5 times. Now there's some special characters. It's useful to know them. This /n. Okay, so ABS blank /n CDE. So what does this /n? So if you put a slash, then that means it's special character. And /n means next line. Okay, so this comes from Unix. So Unix had a very nice way to represent a written character. And this is, well, just say next line. So next line, so this Y, if you print it, so print, I'm going to come in the next slide. So print Y will give us ABS, and we'll go to the next character. Next line. So CD, the /n is the next line. Now, if I put /u, that represent Unicode. So the U for Unicode. So the has a representation in Unicode as 0905. Okay. Now this is called encoding. So this is the encoding. So I is encoded as 0905 in computer. Okay, it is a Unicode representation. So, so hex representation of 55. I mean, so in character that gives us U. So U is represented inside a computer as 55. Okay. Anyway, so this is called encoding, and you can work more of it. We need this /n sometimes, or there's one more in the notes. Like sometimes when I'm doing LaTeX, then I need to be careful with alpha. So /alpha /a will be a problem. Okay, I mean if you know LaTeX, then /alpha If you just print that, it will ignore /a. Okay, but I will not cover that. I mean, that part you please read. Now, input output, you can print a variable. So that will be content of a variable. I'm going to come to that variable a bit later in the next class. So x equal to 5. So print. So I can. So this is a character. Okay, a string, in fact, not a character. A string, string comma x. So this will be reproduced as is. So x equal to. Now then this x will come as a, what is the value of x? So that value is 5. So that's what I'll get. So in your programming, you need to know what is output of a certain function, or what is x contain, what does x contain. So print is often used. Okay? So print is used for debugging, or for, in fact, giving real output. Input is as follows. So I can put this input like this. So if I just do this on my computer, it will come as enter the value of x equal to, and stop here. After equal to, stop. Then I put some number. Okay. I put number 10. Then what will be the value of x? It will get that value of x. X equal to. If I don't put the x equal to, then it will do nothing. But right now, it will assign that value 10. In fact, character 10. Huh? So this is a difference. Character 10. So this will be string 10 actually, not correct. String 10 will be assigned. If I just say x, no, sorry, is it? So this is this is slightly confused. This should be a string 10. Let's see. So I'm going to test that out in a few minutes. So I'll stop here. Let's test it out. What happens? So that's a nice thing about Python. So input, enter x equal to so let's see what it was. Okay, so if I just input, so it will wait for me to give a number. So let's say 10. So output is character 10. That's so I made, so this is what is output. Okay. Now let's exactly put what is there in the computer. What is there in the slide? You put this. So I put 100. So if I say x is a character 100. Okay. So there's a typo. Now I want. So this is string 100. Now I want integer 100. So what should I do? So there's a way to convert a string to an integer. So I say x equal to, I can reassign to the same variable, int x. So now x is 100. Okay. So we need to do these two operations. I describe this in notes. So if you want directly integer to be coming to x, what should I do? So I can take this, copy it, put it here. So the input is taking basically giving a output as a string. I can convert it integer right away, like this. Now this will be x will be integer after this operation. So I take the input that is stored as a character, but I convert the string, that convert the string to an integer. So if I just say 500, so if I say x is 500.